I run a pretty popular social media account focused on home improvement and DIY projects. People know me as the tool guy, and I've built a solid following over the years by sharing tips, tricks, and projects from my workshop. My audience has always been supportive, and I genuinely enjoy connecting with people who share my passion for building and creating. Recently, I posted some pictures celebrating my 10th anniversary with my husband. It was a simple post, just a few photos of us having dinner, holding hands, and a heartfelt caption about how grateful I am to have him in my life. I wasn't trying to make a statement or stir the pot. I was just sharing something personal with the people who follow me. Most of the comments were positive, with people congratulating us and sharing their own anniversary stories. But one comment stood out. A guy, let's call him Steve, wrote, "Unfollowing now that I know about your unnatural lifestyle. I liked your videos, but I can't support this. It stung. I'm no stranger to homophobic remarks, but seeing it on a post celebrating something so special to me felt personal." I debated ignoring it, but ultimately I decided to screenshot his comment, complete with his username, and post it on my story. My caption was, "I'm so happy when the trash takes itself out." The post got a lot of attention. Most of my followers rallied behind me, offering support and calling out the blatant hate, but some people took it a step further. A few followers did some digging, found out where Steve works, and contacted his employer with screenshots of his comment. It turns out he works for a company that prides itself on inclusivity and diversity, and they weren't too pleased about his public remarks. Within a few days, the company released a statement saying they don't tolerate hate speech and that Steve had been let go. At first, I felt vindicated. His comment was hateful and unnecessary, and I didn't feel bad about exposing it. But as more details came out, I started to feel conflicted. Steve messaged me privately, accusing me of ruining his life over a difference of opinion. He said he was just stating his beliefs and that he didn't deserve to lose his job because of it. He also claimed that he has a family to support and that I've made it harder for him to provide for them. Now I'm torn. On one hand, I didn't ask anyone to contact his employer or try to get him fired. I just shared his public comment as it was. On the other hand, I know my platform has influence, and by putting him on blast, I unintentionally set off the chain of events that led to him losing his job. Part of me feels like he brought this on himself. If you post hateful comments online, there can be real-world consequences. But another part of me wonders if I went too far by sharing his comment in the first place. My husband says I shouldn't feel bad. He thinks Steve got what he deserved and that people like him need to realize their actions have consequences. But some of my friends think I should have taken the high road and just ignored the comment instead of calling attention to it. So Reddit, am I the asshole for putting Steve on blast after his hurtful comment, even though it led to him losing his job? Should I have handled things differently, or was this just a case of karma playing out?